Hello, my fellow children of the night. I am Baron Bones, and today we'll be talking about The Conjuring 2. The Conjuring 2 is, of course, the sequel to the very successful Conjuring movie. After its success, it was pretty much guaranteed to get a sequel, and they even got the same creative team who worked on the first movie to come back and work on the second one. James Wan was once again director. The Hayes siblings once again screenwriters. They did bring on David Leslie Johnson to help them refine the screenplay a little bit as far as the dialogue is concerned. The film was released on June 10th, 2016, and it was very successful. The film made a $320 million on a budget of about $40 million. The film was also successful with critics and audiences alike, ensuring that this was a successful follow-up to its predecessor. But how does it truly stand? Is it as good as the first movie? Or maybe even better? Well, if you've seen my other videos, you already know my answer to that question. But I will expand upon it here. So The Conjuring 2, for those of you who don't know, follow the Warrens, once again played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, as they head across the pond to investigate a truly terrible haunting. And it all seems to center around this one girl, Janet, who seems to be getting darker and darker the more this haunting continues. And maybe the presence here isn't just your average spirit. Maybe something truly demonic is at play here. Right away, The Conjuring 2 does a few things that, in my opinion, make it better than the Conjuring film. The first one being that it starts right off the bat and does not let off the gas until the very end of the movie. It is just non-stop. It does not give you a lot of time to catch your breath. And I honestly like that about this film. Yes, a lot of these scares are predictable, and I do see them coming, but the way that they're executed, the way that they are done, and the way that the lighting, the shots are composed, and the way that they just continue to take it up a notch, one after another, is truly a sight to behold, and I really could not get off the edge of my seat at times in this film. Now, I've stated before, I'm not a big fan of haunting films, but this movie managed to actually get me invested in what was going on. And I really enjoyed myself. The characters are always well written in this franchise, and the performances are spectacular. I will say Madison Wolfe as Janet is the absolute standout here and deserves a lot of credit for how good this movie really is. There's a lot of the movie is on her back. And I cannot express how wonderful the terrifying this film can be at times. I actually jumped a couple times, and that is not an easy feat. I will say this, if you aren't a fan of the haunting genre, you might still come away with a small bitter taste in your mouth. But I do recommend this one. It is definitely the best of the Conjuring franchise. I'm not saying that the other Conjuring movies are bad. Well, the last couple of them have been. And the first movie wasn't very interesting either. You know, on second thought, I probably shouldn't be defending this franchise. That being said, I did enjoy this one. So if there's a Conjuring movie I'm going to recommend, it'll be the second one. The other Conjuring movies, well, I have one more of them to review on this channel. I'm not looking forward to it. At the end of the day, I will give The Conjuring 2 a 7 out of 10. It is largely still predictable, so I can't give it any points for originality, but I did find myself enjoying this film a lot. And I can't help but recommend it. Anyway, that's my opinion on The Conjuring 2. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, Stay terrified.